This 4-3-3 tactic is one of the best tactics you will find all day for Football Manager. We won it all with clubs like Bayern Munich, Young Boys, and even FM24 in Hungary. This tactic is seriously overpowered, plays great football, scores many goals, and wins every trophy imaginable. If that sounds like a bit of you, then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because this video is going to turn your FM saves from good to great. First team I tested this tactic out was the elite team, and that team was Bayern Munich. Now, they didn't have a great season in real life, but this tactic turned them back into the absolute European giant that they actually are. They won the Bundesliga with 81 points, a 67 plus goal difference, winning the Champions League 4-1 in the final, absolutely battering Manchester City. Harry Kane got 11 goals in the Champions League. The Pokal and the German Super Cup was trophies that we did in this quadruple winning season. Looking at the squad and how they performed in terms of goals, you obviously had man like Harry Kane with 36 goals. Leroy Sané started to score. Coman scored. Musiala got 13. Thomas Muller, chicken legs, even got 11 goals. Goretzka, Gnabry, Tel, Kimmich, Sasha Bowie at right back, and even Matthias de Ligt got goals in this simulation. You cannot argue with anything more than that. These boys were absolutely cooking. If we take a look at the schedule with them as well, as you can see, won the Champions League final. Okay, a 2-2 draw against Heim is, not great, but winning the Champions League more than makes up for that one. As you can see, winning so many games. If we look at the Bundesliga now, taking a look at the table so we can go a little bit more in depth, we've got 81 points, only lost the 3 games, goal difference of 76, winning 25 big games. This is a winning tactic. This is a title winning tactic. This is a trophy laden winning tactic. Forget win percentages and all that nonsense. What counts in Football Manager is trophies, and this tactic gets it for you. Plus, it plays great football. I'm going to show you some of the goals that you score in this game. I've picked the Champions League final for goals because it is the biggest and best competition in world football. And as you can see, Fonzie Davies just blasts past people, crosses it in. Harry Kane taps it past Ederson. 1-0. That is a marauding goal for the first goal in a Champions League final. Goretzka picks up the ball in the middle of the park. Davis again. Your wing backs are very key in this formation. They provide a lot of assists and a lot of goals. And it's the same goal again. Harry Kane. You just can't stop these goals on Football Manager. Those low crosses from wing backs are absolutely overpowered. And on the other side, we had Matt Zauri, who was doing the exact same thing, marauding like Alphonso Davies, and puts in a very similar ball for Kingsley Coman to put past the keeper. I then hopped over the border to Switzerland and tried it out with Young Boys of Bern, Arsene Wenger's favourite team. Now, we did score a lot of goals in this. We got plus 57 goal difference, 92 points, 4 losses. We did also pick up a Swiss Cup, as you will see with the competitions. We did get pretty far in the Europa League as well. Round of 16, getting beaten by West Ham is no mean street. We also did very well in the Champions League group that was very competitive. Inter, Barcelona and Galatasaray. Only 1 point off of Barcelona in the first season in a Champions League group that's very competitive, I think is very good. Now, taking a look at the squad and how they done in terms of goals, you had Darian Malesh got 28 goals, Cedric Itten got 23, Meshik Elia got 15, Joel Montero got 11. You got players like Filip Urganic got 9, and Sandro Lorpa got 6 as well as Levin Bloom. I mean, this tactic scores plenty of goals. I did hop over the border to Hungary, which I'll quickly show you before we jump into the tactic to win trophies there as well. Moving over to Hungary, we won the league and only lost 1 game all season. So almost an invincible season with this tactic with Fenerbahce in the Hungarian league. The squad performed very well as well. We had players like Kenan Kadro with 17. Adama Traore from left wing got 15. Ben Rondane, one of my most favourite players in Football Manager. I hold him in midfield player, lads, with 14 goals. You're not going to see that often. But now let's get into the actual tactic itself. The tactic itself is a 4-3-3 formation, as mentioned at the start of the video. And if you've made it this far into the video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If just a few of you watching subscribe, it would honestly change the trajectory of my life and the channel. Being a bit dramatic there, but let's move on into the tactic. Sweeper keeper on support. We've got 2 wing backs on cross more often, dribble more and tackle harder. I love ball playing centre backs. Who doesn't? Dribble more and tackle harder. What I want them to do is move into the space and progress the ball forward through the channels either here and here. We've got a defensive midfield player on defend, takes no risks, tackles harder. This guy is just going sideways ball. He's playing like a crab. He's just moving across, trying to win the ball and moving it back. We've got a ball-winning midfield player to help him out in there that also takes fewer risks. So when defending, it's going to be these guys at the back, creating like a really low central block there. Box-to-box midfield player, I want them to get forward, get back, help out defending, but also help fill in the space that is here. 2 inside forwards on tackle harder with the same instructions, and then an advanced forward on tackle harder. I love tackle harder. It is a bit of a cheat code in Football Manager 24, so look out for that when you're building your own tactics. Positive ball works very well in this Football Manager this year, particularly in these types of leagues that I've shown you here. It's a fairly wide tactic, passing to space, play out defense, short passing, high tempo, hit early crosses, and low crossing. As you saw those goals with Kingsley Coman and Harry Kane earlier on, those low balls in from the fullbacks are just so hard to defend this year on Football Manager. You're going to score so many goals like that. If you do have a big centre forward like Harry Kane, mixed crosses would be fine. I feel like that would work just as well. Play for set plays and run a defence. Now, set plays are very important this year. Goals from corners. As you saw, De Ligt got loads of goals, as did other centre-backs in these tests. Counter press, counter, distribute quickly, take short kicks. This was what your tactic should always look like if you want it to be overpowered. Out of possession, you're looking at a standard defensive shape. We don't want to get hit with balls in the space here. We want the players to really defend from the front as well. It's a high line of press engagement. Win the ball back at the top, recycle it, score goals, come back, kick off. Same thing. Play like a basketball type tactic. And then trigger press much more often. Prevent the short distribution from the goalkeeper. Get stuck in and step up more. So it is a highly intense tactic. As you know, I love a bit of intensity football. I love rock and roll football, as Klopp would call it. If you want to win the ball back, recycle it, score, win games, score 7 goals, beat Man City 4-1 in Champions League finals, that sort of stuff. That's what you want. And if you want to win games, this is the tactic to win it. If you want to be a little bit more defensive stability than a 4-2-3-1, this one is the one for you. This is one of the best tactics I have ever created. It is the ultimate 4-3-3 Heim. You're going to see this in saves that I'm doing this year. You're going to see it in others as well. I guarantee you this is one of the best tactics out on the tactical market currently. And if you love tactics videos, don't forget to like this channel and subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want me to try and build a particular type of tactic, whether that could be, I don't know, a long ball tactic, a Katanechko tactic, whatever you want, let me know in the comments. I'll get it built, get it tested, and we'll show it off on the channel. If not, I'll see you on another video.